Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another Marvel character talk. Today we're going to look at a very cool and expensive Marvel Heroclix Doctor Doom, the first Doctor Doom from Fantastic Four #5 with his time machine. If you like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. Heroclix started in 2002. This one's from 2020, and they have all different types within a set. The commons, the rares, the super rares, and so forth. This is one of the hard to get ones. Let's look at the platform, then we'll look at the cards, and then we'll look at them again. Cool, I wish this was glued a little nicer. It's kind of messy. As I don't play the game, but I collect them because I like that you can get so many different characters and so forth with Marvel. It's like over 1,000 different ones and so many variations of some of the characters, like Doctor Doom. Here's the information on the card. They're two-sided cards. That says 2021 on it. Time platform. But if we look at the bottom of this, it says 2020. So somewhere around there. And this is very unusual. Instead of the regular black, it's green. Let's take a closer look here. So there he is on the corresponding platform. And if you look at this, we'll look at the card because they show Fantastic Four #5 on there. See the way his cloak is cut very early. Look to him. He only had that look in the first couple of issues. See how it drapes over his shoulders? There's this sidearm, which I think originally might have been just like a 45. There's a cool. They've got Doctor Doom on the dial. It has something to do with the affiliations. Sometimes they have the A for Avengers and so forth. Or like Zemo for Masters of Evil. There's this points worth. There's the dial, and then of course you click it, and it changes for when you use the game. But this one's very neat. I had to pay a lot of money for this. I think it was up to about $80 or so. And some of the people want like over $100. It's very a lot for a little game piece, because regular pieces you can get for $1. So it's all how few they manufacture on some to make rares and super rares and so forth. Trying to take a closer look there in his eye slots. Very cool. Let's take a look at this. We'll look at the card. There's the other side, and then we'll look at the first side there. Victor Von Doom, and there's some of the assets in the game there, what can go, how you can use them. And I see again it says 21, but on the figure itself it says 20. Very cool. Close up on the figure. And here's more information. There's the dial on there for folks that play. And Fantastic Four, that 61 means when Fantastic Four #1 came out, because this came out in 1962. This was the July cover date of 62. First 1 and 2 were 10 centers, and then they switched over to 12 cent. Extremely expensive comic to get, this #5 now. Just loose, raw, as they say, no less. If you get a CGC, still goes for the poorest, crummiest grade. It's thousands and thousands of dollars to get this one. Doctor Doom was the #1 villain for his price point and so forth, and who all he fought in the Marvel Universe. And of course started out with the Fantastic Four. And then also on these early ones, and in #6, the Diabolic Duel, where he's teamed up with Samara, and you see his armor, his face is green instead of silver. Would have been kind of cool if they did that on this. If this was less expensive, I would have bought a double And then, because I'm also do models, I would have painted his face, but I don't want to do that on this. And someday I always said to myself, oh, I'll make little dioramas and set up the Fantastic Four in this, because I have buildings and so forth. They're 1/72 scale, and these figures are a lot bigger than 1/72 scale, but some larger things could be used. And then I make terrain, so trees and grass and stuff could be any scale. Well, maybe someday I'll get to that on some of the figures. But this one's really cool, and I wanted to show it off. I think this is for a small scale click. The most I ever paid, because I have a couple of the colossals, like a Galactus. If I remember, I'll leave that as a link here. And then I have the big Fing Fang Foom. They're huge, and they're within that price range, getting up to $100 or so. Till next time, more Marvel character talk. Thank you for watching, everyone.